Welcome to my Ascended Astrology channel, Starseed Continuum. This is my mission in this life is to anchor cosmic wisdom into embodied evolution through remembering, resonance, and alignment. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to attune to the evolution technology. And this is a technology that Jules Arness has created and I've studied with her. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the codes that this symbol embodies. There are three codes there are the luminous, the scalar, and the 33, and there's two for each pyramid. So the first thing we're going to code to is the luminous. And the luminous is about bringing everything to 0 point so that we can totally focus on what the message is. It's like letting things around you just go as you listen to this reading. The second is the scalar, and the scalar turns on the technology. And so the third code, which is the 33, which turns everything from observation into expression. Now, here are the cards that were chosen because what we're reading is we're reading around the zodiac. We are in May, which is Taurus season, and we're bringing in each one of the zodiac signs. Right now, with this reading, we're on Aquarius, and it's the Aquarius reflection in the Taurus season. And we're going to start at the left, which is the Pentacle. This is going to be our starting point, and this is the Page of Pentacles. And we're going to read vertically, and we're going to see how the Oracle support cards and the DMT frequency cards aligned with that first. This is what you've been doing in your past. This is the where you're grounded in. So our first symbol is the Page of Pentacles. This has to do with a business, something that you've been studying, or something that you're ready to bring in. Where is it in your life that you've been working on, that you're ready to possibly bring into fruition? And the first card with that Pentacles, we're seeing what's supporting that. And the 28-1 is supporting that. This card is a brand new beginning. So it goes right along with the Page of Pentacles and how you're getting ready to start anew. And then what's supporting that with your DMT frequency is the 8. And the 8 is about flow. It's about abundance. So it's like you're ready to move forward and into momentum. And then we look at the second row. We're going to go vertical with the second row. The card right next to the Pentacles is the Lovers. You are ready. You're ready to move into mastery. You're bringing in a new sense of confidence and a new self-love as we're moving into that second row. And then we have the support card, which is the 7, which is the messenger. And that messenger is where you are surrendering to the divine. And now the divine is leading your life with that 7. And it's allowing you a new form of communication with that 2. It's like you're ready to move into a higher timeline. And then we move right into that 8. And of course, we had to let the 8 of Cups, where you're walking away from what you had been doing. And then we're bringing in the 8, which is bringing in that abundance, flow. And the main thing is flow and clarity that's supporting you. And then the frequency that is bringing this in is the 11. And the 11 is one of 3 master cards. You've got the 11, the 22, and the 33. This 11 is bringing in the masterminds. And what the mastermind is doing is letting all of that chatter, all of that ego, and putting it in the back seat, and it's allowing that the which governed you is now moving into just that place of 0 point. And what we're seeing with every single one of these cards, a new path is appearing. You're making a choice. The old chapter is being released, and a higher version of yourself is emerging. This is the magic. You're not trying to acquire something new. You are letting the magic, letting you become something new, someone new. I know you've noticed in the last few readings that I've added the bioquantum frequency map to support us. These are the codes of the 6 levels of cell ascension. And we're not going to dive deep, but we're going to allow this to code you for mastery with the promise of the reading. So our first level is epigenetic awakening, and it is the 4. The 4 is that place of new structure and new beginning. It's you're allowing everything to fall away with this 4. This is the epigenetic awakening. What was turned on can now be turned off. And then our second level of cell ascension is the environmental listening. What's going on in your environment? And this is the 9. In your environment, you're allowing the 9 to really turn on. This is the environmental listening. And so now we're allowing this 9 to bring in mastery and ending with a brand new beginning. We're gamifying reality with this card. And then at the bottom, we're bringing in the 8. And the 8 is the mental reprogramming. This is key to this reading because that 8 is allowing flow, clarity, and moving from the pineal gland into that heart space. You're seeing this reading from the heart space. And then what we are with working with the divine, you are starting to just listen to the messages that are coming in. This is the attunement. This is the gist of this reading, is to allow messages to come in to support you, allowing the distortion to just fall away. And then our 5th code is the 11. This is a MasterCard, and the 11 is turning on the possibilities of, the endless possibilities of higher timelines. There's going to be no time, no space. You have the courage to move forward. And then we're bringing in the 3. This is your probabilities. This is as we're going around this map, we're seeing that 3, meaning creative expression with the probabilities. So this is your frequency map. So now I'm going to just code you, which each one of these cards, I'm going to show you the card, and we're going to allow each code to turn on. Look at the 4, this 4. Bring that 4 into your pineal gland and allow it to start spinning. This is bringing in all of the new codes where you're letting the looping cycle just fall away. Now we're bringing in the 9, which is the awakening to where this is the awakening of the environment. You're seeing the environment in a totally new way. And this card is 9, which is gamifying reality. And then the bottom code is the 8. And the 8 is your mental. This is that place that you're putting the ego in the back seat, and you're being coded for that. And then what's coming forward, which is the messages that are coming in at a master level. It is the 7. So we're just looking at the 7, we're putting it in the pineal gland. And what we're doing now is building your codes from the 4. We put the 9 on top of that and allowing it to build. Then we put the 8. And so they're building from the bottom up. They're building this map to support you. And then we move in with that 7. And then the 11. This is our 11. This is our possibilities. So you're just really into the possibilities. But in order to bring them into fruition, into the groundedness, is the 3. The 3 is just creative expression. So what is it you need to know? So this code is just bringing in these new frequencies. Now that we have done your card reading and brought in the frequency map and the evolution technology, I'm just going to hold up each card, because with me holding it up, you're going to see what are you getting out of this? What is it bringing up for you? Because now you're totally at 0 point, and we're just going to hold up the card as it's lighting up. Our first card is the Page of Pentacles. And this Page of Pentacles is a brand new beginning for you, because you have been really attuning to maybe a new business, a new relationship, whatever. That's what you need to hear. And that's what's coming up for you. And then what's supporting that, I'm just going to hold up cards at random in your reading. Another one that's really coming in is the mastery level of the 7. And this is the messenger. This means that everything's switching from distortion into clarity. Where are you seeing clarity in your life? I know I am. I'm seeing things now. I'll have something come across my vision, and I will see immediately the clarity coming in. The other thing that we're seeing is allowing this 8 of Cups, where everything's just allowing you to lay that down, because it's like exciting. You're seeing a new beginning as our new path appears, because this is your choice point. This is that old chapter releasing. And then the card that's helping us with magic is the Lovers. You're at a new level. You're seeing clearly. You're allowing your You're allowing yourself to allow that mastery to come in, and you know that you've got this. Because at the bottom line is this is the higher self coming through. It's like the divine has your back, and you and the divine are one. And the other card that's really speaking to us in this, where the higher self emerges, is the 11. The 11 is a mastery card. It's showing us that you don't have to become anything new. The magic is becoming someone in clarity, remembering who you are, feeling the resonance, and then aligning to this new. It doesn't have to be a struggle. The struggle is the distortion. This 11 is promising you a brand new beginning. So, these are the cards that really resonated in this reading. And this is the Aquarius. The Aquarius sees things other people don't see. And this is what we're attuning to. The Aquarius reflection in Taurus, that grounded place. So thank you for coming in and watching this short video. On Friday, we're going to read the last zodiac sign in this series of the Taurus season, and that will be Pisces. And I would like you to like and subscribe so we can continue to bring you new content. I love doing these readings for you. I'm really thrilled to have you join me. So until Friday, we'll see you again.